Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. Happy Thursday. Today I'm going to be doing pack 2 of the Agora Models release of build the James Bond Citroen 2CV. This is also day 2 of me not being here. This is the ghost of Wayne, and all of these videos have been saved up for your enjoyment. Now, I've really been, if I can get it here, enjoying this build at the moment. This is pack 1. I've reversed the boxes round. That's why it looks like they came in these boxes. And obviously in pack 1, we started to see exactly what this bodywork looks like, which I absolutely love. And also we made our own number plate as well, which I'm not going to use in this one, but it looks like that. But I did put all of my screws, as you can see, in a screw box here. Now this screw box basically holds 64 different kinds of screws. This is in my Amazon store, so if you have a build where you get all the screws up front, you might want to get yourself one of these. But let's jump into part 2, and this stage starts with stage 6. So let's get this out. Now in tissue paper here we have got the door, and again look at this lovely yellow we've got. Obviously fully metal, looking just like that, but we don't actually do anything in this stage. We just get to admire the paintwork. Let's put that to one side. Now in stage 7 we're going to be putting some things onto the door. As you can see, we've got them here. They are providing a little screwdriver. Always handy to have these, although I do have about 50 of these in the workshop. And you know what, this will give me a chance to use my mat that Paul Hackett got me in Wonderfest here. This is going to be brilliant, actually. I'll use this side. I don't want to damage my frog, to actually put soft parts on like this. Actually, that matches really well as well. Okay, I'll put that to one side, figure out what we're doing. In these bags here, wrapped up, we've got windows. And some of these look really small parts, which is why we have got this screwdriver here. And I am going to use this mat. So let's put the door down here and put the first bit of glazing on here. I'm just getting all my fingerprints off of that, but that's one side of the window in. Get to put the other side in as well. Now this one's going to be going in here, and this is why we've got the small screwdriver, because these little hinges here are going to be screwed into the bodywork. Now I'm screwing these in with CM screws. These are little silver ones here. And it doesn't matter that they're tiny. I'm still going to be putting some oil on these just to get these into the holes here. Now I've actually got a bigger version of that screwdriver here, which is a wearer type. I'm using that just to help me out, get these in a little bit tighter. And there you go. That's the window in. So obviously this is hinged, so this can actually open just like that, as you can see. Perfect. All we've got left to do then, just turn this upside down, and I've got a hinge to put in, and the hinges want to be going in this way. So lying that down, they're going in just like this. And once again, that looks good. We're going to hold this in with DM screws. And we're going to need 4 of these. Perfect. And there you go. It's the hinge in place. All that's left to do, we've got this inner trim panel here, which has already got some of the details already on this. This is just going to be going over here. And this time it's held in with EM screws. These little Tic Tac boxes, I'm telling you, are brilliant. I got Mrs. World of Wayne to put all labels on these for me. I get everyone involved in these builds, whether they want to be involved or not. So this is the last of those 4 EM screws in place, and that is all there is to do in that stage. So in stage 8, we're going to be working on fitting the speedometer to the dashboard. And we've got 2 versions of the speedometer here. So we've got basically a smashed up one, looking like that, because obviously this car gets pretty much destroyed, or a nice clean one. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be smashing the car up now, because I really do like it. I'm going to use the clean one for now. So that means taking off one of these adhesives. I will keep the other one together just in case I do change my mind later on in the build. Put some of this adhesive on the back of the chosen speedometer. And then take off the sticky side. And this is going to be going into this little box here, into the indent. So just like that. Nice. So this is then going to be going into this part here, just through the holes there. And it's going to be held in with 2 BP screws. Again, thanks to Mrs. Welder Wayne for sorting these out for me. We've got one there and one here. Now this car starts with the key, which is already on a little bit of wire here, and this switch. So we're going to be assembling the switch now. So the way this is going to go is the switch is going to be this way, and it's going to push into this slot just here. I'm going to wiggle that into position. Now I'm actually going to put a little bit of glue just on the edge of this switch, because it's probably beneficial to show you how the switch works. Basically, this doesn't close like a traditional switch. What's going to happen is when this key goes in, it's going to complete the connection on both sides. That's what the key is going to do. So pretty interesting there. So when this is in, we don't want that switch to be closed, basically. We're going to want it to be open until such time that when I put the key in, it's going to activate and start the car. So for now, I'll put the key in there and I'll just leave it like that for now. But that's all there is to do in that stage. Now in stage 9, we're going to be fitting the overriders to the bumper. So we're really going all over the place with this build. We're doing little bits and pieces at a time. So the first thing we got is a bracket here that we're going to be putting into the middle. It's actually going to be going this way round. So this is going to be fitting in just like this. And I'm holding this in with EP screws. Quite long screws these ones are. And they're going to go in from this side, just into the holes here. And then having this way round, I'm going to be putting these into place. They go in this way. There is a hole for these to go into, so clip them in. I've just realised they're left and right. So when they're in, they look like that. They should be nice and flush. This is the right-hand side one. This is the left-hand side one here. So as I said, you know you've got them in right, because once they're in, they should clip in like that and sit nice and flush. Perfect. That's all there is to do in that stage. In stage 10, we need the seat that we created in pack 1, because we're going to be putting a cover on this. And look at this. This is what that cover's looking like. This looks really good. Okay, so what we want to do is put this on so that the leather side here is towards the back. So that's going on the back of the seat, and I'm going to guide this down, kind of like dressing a mannequin. Make sure this goes all the way into the corners at the top, and then put the bottom over here. And if you've done it right, it should follow the edges on both sides there, which is good. There we go. That is the seat in place. Now stage 11, we don't actually do anything with, but what we've got here is the first tyre. I can tell you now, this is rock hard, so we are probably going to have to put this in some boiling water. So let's move swiftly on to stage 12, where we have got the inner rim, which is metal. And now is the time to get the boiling water. Okay, so what that means is putting my mat up here so I don't damage my work surface. Get the boiling water, drop that in there. About 30 seconds. I've got another cloth here, which is going to take off the excess water. Because what I'll do is I'll now fish this out, put that over there, move that over there, and then just get this inner rim into here. Looking at the treads, no, it's going to be fine. Now when this goes in, what I want to do is make sure that the tyre is inside this lip here. So I do one side first. When I'm happy with that, I'll do the same on the other side. So that is looking really good. Perfect. This part here, we don't actually use in this stage. So the last stage of this pack, we're going to be fitting the front axles to the wheels, and all of these are metal. Wow. Okay. Now this is the right hand side one. We're not actually using the right hand side one for this build. What we're going to be doing is doing the left hand side one first. Now that came in pack one and looks like this. You know you've got the right one because there's an L on it. And what I need is this little piece here, which has got an L on it as well, which is going to be going into here like this. And again, you know you've got the right one because you should have a little nut down in that corner there. It's going to be held in with an IM screw, which I've already got loaded up here. I'll get that all the way in. Now, in this side here, we've got this piece looking like that. I don't know if this has got a stamp on it, but that's going to be going through here like this. And that's going to be held in with a JM screw. This is a really big flange screw. And again, I have put this in some oil. And it should be sort of like bending into that direction. Do the same on the one we just got over here. So we've got this piece, which is going to go on here. Again, there's a keyhole pattern, so it dictates which way round it goes. Held in with an IM screw. Once again, one of these joints in here, through here, and I'm putting that in with the JM screw, which is the big flange screw here. Nice. So bringing the tyre back over again, we've got this part that we're going to be just putting in the inside here. So because we're putting these into the tyres, it doesn't really matter which tyre we do, but I have got the one to go on this side that we had in pack one, and we're actually going to be putting these together exactly the same way. So this is going to be going in here like this. This one's going to be going in here on the other side, kind of like that. Okay, they're held in with an MM screw from the other side. Again, these are quite big flange screws. So I'll get this into position. Just had to take the hub off one side there. And there we go, that's the first one into place. Do the same on the other side. And then once that's in, I can actually just replace this hubcap that I took off of this side. So that is looking just like that. And with that done, that's all there is to do in that stage. That's all there is to do in that pack. So as you can see, we've done the dashboard there with the key in it. We've obviously done the door with the opening window, a seat, a bumper, and obviously two of the wheels and the supports for them, which is all cool. I'm choking here at the moment, so hopefully I'm going to be okay. But that's all there is to do in that stage. I really do hope you enjoyed that pack. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care.